It is April 20th, 2026, and the 49ers and Trent Williams have agreed on a new deal to keep the left tackle through 2027. Wake up, everybody. Trent Williams and the 49ers agreed to a 2-year, $50 million deal with $37 million guaranteed, reported by Adam Schefter. I woke up to this news around 6 a.m. this morning, especially on a Monday morning. This is the news. This is the type of news you want to see. This is the type of news that gets your Monday off right, the type of news that gets your week off right and going great, guys. The draft is this week, starting up on Thursday. And as Niner fans, we don't have to worry about wondering if a left tackle is going to be Trent Williams or if the Niners are going to go have to draft a Trent Williams replacement. The Niners get to secure Trent Williams for 2 more seasons. He gets his guaranteed money, and the 49ers get to keep their Hall of Fame left tackle for another 2 seasons. Makes him happy, makes the 49ers happy, and we're good to go. We're set. And this changes not everything, but it changes a lot as of the perspective of what the 49ers are going to do in this draft on Thursday with that 27th overall pick. A lot of mock drafts, especially recently, have been picking the 49ers to pick a offensive lineman. A lot of names have been flying around there. Caden Proctor, especially 27th overall. Now it's looking like the 49ers are not going to be going in that direction, at least from my perspective. The 3 big positions going 27th overall, and a lot of these mocks have been offensive linemen with the uncertainty of Trent Williams, a defensive lineman, particularly an edge rusher, and then a wide receiver. Now, I really think you can cross that offensive lineman off the table. The Niners do technically still need potentially to draft a left guard, a starting caliber left guard, but I don't think you would want to do that now with the 27th overall pick, considering what they've done this offseason. I didn't see it as a priority, and especially if looking back at what the 49ers have done in the draft, what their philosophy is with the offensive line. They don't like to spend heavy, high draft capital on this offensive line. But now you got Trent Williams, right? You got your left tackle locked up. Colt McKivitz was locked up last season for another 3 years, I believe. You got Dom Pooney on the right side, right guard. You still got Jake Brendel as a center. You guys know my thoughts on him. Not enthusiastic there. Spencer Burford left for the Las Vegas Raiders earlier this offseason, but the Niners did make a couple signings with the swing tackle, offensive tackle, Vidarian Lowe, center slash guard, Brett Toth. The Niners signed him from Philadelphia, free agent. And then also the Niners signed Robert Jones, who's also another guard. So a lot of depth pieces and potential starters the 49ers have signed in this offseason. And that just showed to me that the Niners weren't prioritizing uh, offensive linemen in with the first round pick that they have. And especially now that they signed Trent Williams to this 2-year deal, I don't think you're going to go sign an offensive tackle for 2 seasons behind Trent Williams. I don't know if they're going to spend a first round pick, at least this season, on a left guard that could potentially be a plug and play player. I think they have more. I really do believe they have more pressing needs, and I think it is going to be at the edge position. I think you really have to find someone that's going to pair well with Nick Bosa and be that pass rusher that the 49ers desperately needed, that edge rusher that wasn't there last season. The 49ers were dead last in the league. 20 sacks in the 2026 season was dead last for the 49ers. Obviously they traded for Oso Odigizua, traded that 3rd round draft pick for him, but I think they really do need to prioritize that edge position there. And now that they have Trent Williams, I think it kind of clears the path for that. Wide receiver was also another position that the 49ers have been mocked to drafting with the 27th overall pick, specifically Casey Concepcion. Great talent there, but especially again with what the 49ers have done this offseason, specifically for this 2026 season. You got Mike Evans now. You signed Christian Kirk as well. They have a somewhat deep wide receiver room that I don't know if they necessarily want to spend a first round draft pick on a wide receiver this season. Unless they go best player available and the best player available at 27 is receiver, I don't see them going wide receiver with that 27th overall pick. But going back to Trent Williams and his contract, we have here David Lombardi reporting on it a little bit here. If we can change what's on the screen. Reported by David Lombardi this morning on Twitter. Just some news and some updates on what this contract looks like, some details. So, as discussed back when the issue hit the radar, this will be a 2026 pay cut for Trent Williams, technically, but only in name. His original $33 million in 2026 pay was not guaranteed and understood by both sides to be funny money. So, instead of 33 million non-guaranteed, Williams will now have $22 million signing bonus plus a $1.3 million base salary, coming together to 23.3 million all guaranteed in this season. And so that remaining 13.7 million will spread out to 2027, the following season. So by dishing out guaranteed money, the 49ers earn extra team control over the Hall of Fame player and salary cap maneuverability that slashes the 2026 hit from $46 million to the $20 million range this season. So right off the bat, it's a good deal for both sides, for the Niners and for Trent Williams. He gets his guaranteed money, and the 49ers get to secure a left tackle for 2 more seasons. But also, great news here is that the 49ers now have an extra $20 million in cap space this season. Reported by Coach Yak, per Lombardi himself, the 49ers freed up $20 million of salary cap space for this season after this extension with Trent Williams. So now the 49ers have an extra $20 million. They could do whatever they like with it. They could go sign another player. They can, I don't know, make another trade if they need to, if they feel the need to do that. But they got some money to spend, and they've got some flexibility with the cap space going into this season. So good things here all around for 49ers, for Trent Williams. And we'll be able to hear John Lynch today around noon. I think at 12 p.m. today, he's going to have his pre-draft press conference today at I believe, the 49ers facility. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I believe it'll probably be on the 49ers YouTube page. I'll make sure to be looking over at that as well. Maybe we can get a couple nuggets, a couple more details about what the 49ers are planning on doing with that 27th overall pick. But 49er fans, it has been a great morning so far. Monday morning, the 49ers and Trent Williams have agreed to a new deal, $37 million guaranteed, $50 million total for the span of 2 more seasons. Like I said, my opinion is the 49ers will not go offensive line with that first round pick. They're going to go an edge rusher, whether that be Malachi Lawrence, Akeem Mesidor has been brought around here or there. Ruben Bain, he's projected, I think, to go top 10, but now he's got that news came out where I think he has legal troubles now, I think, with a car crash. I think that killed someone a few years back. I don't know if that'll drop his draft stock. And if he drops to 27th overall, why not pick him up, 49ers? Why not draft him there? So hopefully we get some more news about that today. And also it'll be interesting to see if Trent Williams is going to be here because today is also the first day of the 49ers offseason program. I think a lot of it is just conditioning today, according to Matt Mayoko. Make sure to check out Matt Mayoko's video also on Trent Williams, breaking down the contract, breaking down what the 49ers go on from here on out. This offseason, now that they have their left tackle secured, guys. So once again, thank you guys for watching. This is Cole McMahon from First and 49ers. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, First and 49ers, and go ahead for all information on the 49ers offseason on Instagram, TikTok, X. Make sure to subscribe to my Substack as well, and I'm also on Spotify, guys. So you guys know where to find me. Thank you once again for following along and for all you guys' support, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys.